watch out!
Rosa is one of the most mysterious characters in Bayonetta. Her face has always been covered in every encounter. Her romance with Baldur left largely unexplained. Her devotion to the Umbran Witches shows a huge disconnect with how horribly they've treated her. And to top it all off, we've only ever briefly interacted with her in passing before she inevitably bites the bullet. All this is to say, not only is Rosa one of the most mysterious characters in the Bayonetta series, but also one of the most intriguing because of it. As an audience, we're getting another chance to peek into the lens and see more of her in Bayonetta Origins, but knowing the story writers, I doubt we're gonna get much more than seeing her as a plot device. One thing we will need to learn about her though is what's plaguing her in her jail cell. Because she's the plot device in Bayonetta Origins, we'll be able to shed a light on further dangers to Umbran Witches besides outright murder. And what if I told you we may already know what's causing her slow decay? And what if I also said that something feeds into what we know about Bayonetta herself? Let's start from the beginning. Because of Bayonetta 3, we learn that Bayonetta is the family name. It's very likely this began with Rosa. We've witnessed her absolute skill with her signature guns during the Vigrid War of 500 years past. We also know the name Bayonetta is derived from the word bayonet, which is a gun that also boasts a sword or knife-like weapon at the end of it. Because of Rosa's exceptional mastery with the guns, I imagine she was actually left with the nickname of Bayonetta by the Umbra. During the events of Bayonetta Origins, Rosa is being plagued by something currently unexplained. However, we know of something that can decay a witch and ultimately lead to her demise aside from being murdered, and that is not fulfilling your contract with Inferno. With Rosa being locked up, she's unable to enact her duties of the contract since she cannot kill angels from her jail cell. This leads Cereza to try and find a way to help her, but as we know, she's not very powerful yet as the Umbran clan has shunned her, labeling her an outcast. This means Cereza needs to find a way to become powerful on her own, and in this particular timeline, it seems she ends up doing that in the Avalon Forest, a location where fairies reside and, as far as we know, only exists in one universe in the multiverse, while fairies have only branched out to a few other universes. But what is it that Cereza is seeking? Well, it seems to be some form of power, as the mysterious character even tells her they will give her the power to save her mother.
I will give you the power to save your mother.
But power? Why power? So far, most people have theorized we needed to find some sort of medicine to save Rosa, but I have a different inference. I believe Cereza is looking to take her mother's contract upon herself. In this universe, she might actually find a better way to do it without condemning her soul to hell, and that is by becoming a fairy witch, a witch who derives the power of Twilight rather than contracting the power of Inferno. Or perhaps the fairies offer some sort of powerful shortcut to unlocking powerful infernal magic. Who's to say at this point? We'll just have to wait and find out. But regardless, I think that Cereza taking up her mother's contract is something she's done in many timelines, including the timelines from Bayonetta 1 and 2, and probably every timeline that takes place in Vigrid. Rosa always begins to decay, and Cereza always finds a way to take her contract upon herself, forcing her to become an extra powerful witch from an extra early age, earning her a gift from Rosa, a nickname once used to describe herself by her cohorts. The name of Bayonetta. I imagine Rosa is very proud of Cereza and recognizes her power, and in her joy bestows Cereza with a name that can carry her memory for as long as she lives. This video was made possible by my supporters on Patreon, and if you enjoy my work and want to see me continue, please consider joining the community via the Patreon link right here. Otherwise, stick around the channel for more awesome videos, including this one where I did a massive analysis on Bayonetta Origins. I've been Johto Jonny, and have fun watching the videos.